7 designer bags that I like so much, I have bought them more than once. Which bags are they and why do I love them so much? Keep watching to find out, as you might want to add some of these beautiful bags to your collection too. Hey everyone, my name is Steph. If you are new to this channel and love designer bags and luxury in general, you are in exactly the right place because we get it. Make sure you join us by hitting the subscribe button and the bell down below. Now, I have been collecting designer bags for over 10 years and I can honestly say not all designer bags are created equally. Some are just far superior to others for various reasons. And I thought, after all my collecting, hopefully with videos like this, I can help you fast track to your dream bag sooner rather than later. So I'm going to go through 7 styles of bag that I have more than one of, or have had more than one of, why I love them so much, and why you also might want to consider them for your collection if you don't have one already. I will pop links in the description box down below so that you can go and buy any of these bags that you see. Some that you can't buy online, I will link to marketplaces like eBay, for example, so you can see what is available on the pre-loved market. And make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video because I'm going to be revealing, out of these 7 styles of bags, which one I think I like the most and would definitely add more budget allowing. Bag number 1 is one that I get asked a lot about on this YouTube channel because I have had them in the background of my videos, and honestly, I literally put a video out every time this bag is in the background. Someone's like, what is the name of that bag? This is the bag. This is the Saint Laurent YSL Cassandre, not the Cassandra, the Cassandre tote bag. You cannot buy this bag anymore. I have this beautiful grey one, and I've also had a beautiful red lipstick one, which again, a lot of people commented on in the background of my videos. I have now sold the red one in order to fund some new purchases because I have a different red bag that I now gravitate towards. But I thought I would share this one because I've also had a black version of this bag as well, and a beige. The grey is the only one that I currently have, but I would definitely like to add a black one to my collection again if I can find one pre-loved. So again, I'll link down below to eBay. That is basically the only place, and other sites where you can buy pre-loved, the Cassandre tote bag from Saint Laurent, but maybe don't buy any black ones just in case I would like to purchase it. Honestly, this is such a great bag. It's just so beautiful. Hence why I get so many comments. I get more comments about this bag than any other bags in the background. I believe this is called Storm Grey, this colour, with gold hardware. Now, again, pre-loved, I got this pre-loved. The corners are quite worn on this particular bag, but I've decided to oversee that. We have feet on the bottom of the bag, and you open it out by opening that part of the bag. One of the best parts about this bag, you get 2 really large compartments. You've got your zipper compartment in the middle. This is perfect for putting your purse, keys, anything really essential in here. The thing that I like about this tote bag the most is it's probably the most dressy looking tote bag that I've ever really seen. Saint Laurent in general, I love the simplicity, but they're a bit glitzy. You know, they're a bit more, they're not so casual like a Louis Vuitton Neverfull, for example. You get 2 massive compartments and the zipper compartment in the middle. Cannot recommend this bag enough. It is such a shame that Saint Laurent don't sell this bag anymore. Maybe they will bring it back one day. The only slight con is this part here can get a bit faffy when you are trying to open it, but I do think this bag is so beautiful. I've had, like I said, quite a few of them, and I would like to add another one to my collection. I have had 4 now in total of this bag. Really highly recommend it. The second designer bag that I have 2 of, and I have had more in the past definitely, of this bag. This is the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag. This is a size 30, so 30 centimeters across here, and this one is the giant monogram. And it has the hoops on the side, which is the bandolier version, which means you get the additional strap, which is currently inside the bag, so that you can cross-body this Speedy. I really like the Speedy. They come in so many sizes. They are a very popular bag, especially when people are getting into designer bags. The Speedy is one of the cheaper bags that Louis Vuitton have. This is a limited edition version that I just absolutely fell in love with. This is a great kind of work bag if you need a bigger bag. Obviously you've got a lot of depth that you don't get with other bags. I don't use this a whole lot anymore just because the size is, like I say, perfect for work, but I work for myself, I work from home now. But the thing that I really like about the Speedy is often you will get them in limited edition prints, exactly what these are. So this is my Speedy 30 Dentelle, and this has a beautiful silver lace on the monogram print. Look how beautiful that is, just the detail. I love both of these bags. But yeah, because this is such a popular bag, when a limited edition collection comes out, it often comes out on a Speedy bag, a version of the Speedy. I absolutely love them. These are just super practical bags, great for every day, especially when you need to carry quite a few bits. The best thing for me is that they come in these incredible, like, limited edition options. Absolutely love them and just cannot bear to part with them, even though I don't use them that much. I do think they are really lovely bags. Bag style number 3. I am currently obsessed with. I recently did an unboxing of both of these bags at the same time. You might know which bags I'm on about if you are a subscriber to this channel. I will link to it up here for my double Louis Vuitton unboxing. This is a Louis Vuitton bag. I have had quite a few of them in the past, different sizes, but I believe in the last year or so, this is a new size. This is the Louis Vuitton Capucines bag, and these are both in the mini size. I have had all the sizes apart from the GM, which I don't believe Louis Vuitton do anymore. And I love the look of this bag. They are so classic. They are kind of like the top tier from Louis Vuitton, if that makes sense. Like they're more luxurious, more expensive bags. These bags have just had a really big price increase recently. I'll link to it down below and up here for you. You can check out the Louis Vuitton price increases. I document them on the Handbagholic site. So if you want to see how much these went up by, I think this one went up £700 or £800 overnight. This one went up around £1,000 overnight. So I'm really glad that I got them prior to the price increase, but I love these bags. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're just so cute. This is my black Tyrolean leather, gold hardware with the python flap over the top and the strap there. It's just such a special piece. Like, I just think plain black's beautiful, but this is just like extra special with the python. And then this is my scarlet red with gold hardware. Just beautiful. So like I said, this is like my red bag now. I don't wear red a whole lot, but this actually goes with more than I thought it would do. And I just love this red. Just this bag, the size of it, everything about this is just stunning. The thing that I like most about this, the mini sizes, like some of the big sizes are prone to the leather kind of starting to slump on themselves around the bottom of the bag. I don't feel like the mini is going to have that same problem because it's just not as big a bag. It won't fall in on itself. I love the way that it looks, its compactness. They are small, they won't fit everything inside. I've done a review on the BB and the mini if you want to see like what fits inside of these bags. But like these are great because if you want a small everyday bag that's like super special, this is perfect. Or if you want an evening bag, this can double up as that as well. For me, especially with the python, this is more of a special evening bag. I would wear the leather one more in the day. But yeah, I absolutely love them. I would definitely add a third to my collection as well. Even though the prices are quite expensive for the Capucines bag now, I just think they are so beautiful. Quite different from anything else in my collection as well. They definitely get a lot of attention when they're being used. The next style of bag has been one of my favourites for many, many years. I don't remember my collection never having one of these bags in it. I have had different sizes, different colours, literally different leathers, and I still have some in my collection right now. And I don't hear a lot of people talk about this bag anymore, but I still think it's one of the best bags. And it is, of course, the Givenchy Antigona bag. This is a medium in smooth black leather, but I also have currently the soft Antigona as well. This is in a small size with silver hardware. These bags are workhorses. They are fantastic. I'm really loving the soft Antigona right now because I've never had a soft one before. Obviously they're quite very similar bags, but the leather is soft and it just is a different shape. This is a small, this is a medium, this is the original, and like I said, this is a soft Antigona. I love them. I've had so many of these bags and I figured I would try something different rather than getting a small, because I don't need a medium anymore. I will be selling this. Rather than getting a small original, I thought why not go for the soft, because I keep looking at it online. I'm like, is this just like a super cool bag? I can confirm it is a super cool bag. Really lightweight, totally different again from anything in my collection, even though it's black smooth leather, which is quite classic. It goes with everything. Just the way that it like folds and the leather is soft. It's so luxurious. Quite a good price point compared to other bags such as the Capucines, for example. Totally different styles of bags. But if you are looking for an everyday workhorse, I don't hear many people talk about this bag anymore, but it's fantastic. The Givenchy Antigona. I think I will always have one of these in some shape or form in my collection for sure. The next style of bag I love so much, I bought more than one, is probably what I would describe as, along with the Capucines bag from Louis Vuitton that I've just shown you, the cutest looking bag. I am so in love with these. This is the Chanel Business Affinity bag. I got this. This is the mini. It used to be called the small, but now it's referred to as the mini. I just love it. This is such a practical bag. I absolutely love wearing it. Quite lightweight, a nice, beautiful classic chain. And here I have my 22p. I think it is 22p or 22c. One of those, pink colour. It on camera, because my lights are quite bright, this often looks like brighter than it is. Let me show you, like here maybe, like less. Like it is a light pink. It's almost like, I want to describe it as like a Barbie pink. Like it's very, very feminine, and obviously with the black and gold, I have a lot of black and gold and I love this bag so much. I knew I was going to get another one. I did want to get a grey and gold, but actually I looked at the pink and I thought, I've not actually got another pink bag right now in my collection, and this one is perfect because just the dimensions of it, the way that it looks, how adorable it is, it goes really nicely with this colour. I would 100% add another one of these to my collection. I have had the large size, and I've done a comparison on the mini and the next size up, which is the medium, so small and medium or mini and medium. I will link to it up here for you. I did a comparison, and for me, I just like this size because I like the way that it looks, but there's the bigger options as well if you do want to carry more. I don't think the large one looks as nice as the small one. Just how cute this is. You've got your pocket on the back so you can put your phone inside of there. Yeah, I love it. I would add another one to my collection for sure. I just think they are that cute. Next up, we have another Chanel bag, which is the Chanel 19. Now, when the 19 bag originally came out, I didn't really look at it a whole lot. It was about a year later when they started bringing it out in some really incredible colours and also fabrics that I started to take note of this bag. I can confirm the thing that I love most about this bag, number one, is the way that it looks. It's super edgy. I really love the exaggerated kind of chains on this bag. A lot of people have said, do you think the 19 is a good investment bag? Will it go out of fashion? I don't think it will go out of fashion. I know a lot of people use these bags, and I do, as more everyday bags. They're not so much evening bags. I feel like the boy bags and stuff like that, are classic flaps, for example, are better as evening bags. But if you want an everyday bag, this has to be, even more so maybe than the Business Affinity, the most easiest bag to use. You have such a big pocket on the back, and the turn lock's so easy to use. They're super easy to get into. The flap holds back like this. I currently have this one stuffed, but yeah, if you want an easy to use bag. So I have two. I have the tweed. This is in the large size. They do a maxi size as well, which I don't really like the look of, and you can't crossbody them. This is in a black tweed, and yeah, every time I get this one out, I remember how much I actually love it. It is really, really beautiful. I love the fact that it's in the tweed because it's a much darker kind of black, and it just makes the gold hardware really stand out on it. The second 19 that I have is in the small size. Here, I've done a size comparison video on my channel if you want to look at that. This is in the 19p, I believe it is caramel. I cannot believe I managed to get hold of this because this has been like the colour to get of the 19 bag. This is in lambskin leather. It is so luxurious. Look at her, she is beautiful with the strap. Again, big pocket on the back, super easy to use. I love this bag for the way that it looks. I love it that it's so easy to use. They aren't the most lightweight bags because they have got really chunky chains on. So the Business Affinity is, I think, better in the smaller size for every day because it's more lightweight. But if you're looking for something a bit more edgy, you don't mind that the bag weighs a bit more, then I would go for a 19. I think personally my 19 collection is done. I don't plan to add any more unless I come across a super, super special one. I feel like I've got all bases covered. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the 19 bag. It's just the most easy to use everyday bag. And finally, the bag, I actually have 3 of these bags. One I am probably going to sell because I don't need 3, but I love this bag so much. I think they are so special. They come in so many different colorways and materials. That is the best thing about this bag. It is the Chanel boy bag. I have my beautiful, this is old medium size, pearl boy bag with shiny gold hardware. And here I have a pre-loved black fur boy bag with antique gold hardware. These to me are like my super special evening bags, along with the Capucines, but I feel like these are just a bit more classy. I personally am not a huge fan of the classic flap, not enough to add one to my collection at the current prices. So the boy bag for me, I just think they're super edgy. Like, they're classy, but they're also not like overly girly. They're quite, yeah, edgy looking, like they've got a bit of attitude about them. These are not the most functional bags. I would never recommend them if you want a super functional bag. I do find them not frustrating to get into, but because it's such a big flap, quite a heavy flap as well. You have to hold the bag open. They are actually quite small inside, even though these are a medium. They look quite big, but the bag is actually deceivingly small because it doesn't go to the corners of the bag, and also the bottom corners can wear. But in terms of like the fabrics that they come in, these beautiful pearls, the boy bag for me is just so special when you get them in the right combinations of colours that you really, really love. I don't think I will ever part with either of these two bags. That is how much I love them. If my house was on fire, I've said this numerous times, the pearl boy bag is probably the one that I would grab just because it's so special. I think it would be really hard to get hold of again. So yeah, I feel very lucky. I've also got a grey one with gold hardware in quilted caviar leather. Love that one. I'm thinking of selling it though, just to get a different kind of tone of grey maybe, but I'm really happy with these two. Cannot recommend. If you find the right boy for you, these are just fantastic bags. Now, I promised at the start of the video that out of these 7 styles of bags, I would reveal the style that I would definitely buy more of, like which one is my favorite. This is so hard because honestly, all of these bags are incredible. I love them for the reasons that I've shared with you. I would probably add of these styles like more of every single one of them if I could, and maybe I will do in the future. A lot of people say like, what bag do I buy? Like, what bag do I go for? It really depends like what you want a bag for. Like if I was getting a work bag, I would pick the Givenchy Antigona. If it was an evening bag, I would maybe pick a boy bag. But I actually think the one that I would most like to add a third to my collection, or fourth, would actually be, and this is a slight surprise to me, but I'm not sure. Since I've had them, I've been so in love with them. I just think they look adorable. It would maybe actually be the Louis Vuitton Capucines mini bag. I really like it. Again, this is not the most practical bag, like the 19, the Givenchy, the BA, they are all more practical, more useful bags. But sometimes we don't make rational decisions, right? We're just human. This is my emotional decision. I would add another Capucine to my collection. I would really like a taupe colour, like a nude, with gold hardware. Mini size again, I wouldn't even vary the size. I like this mini size that much. It is just, they're just the most beautiful little creations. I absolutely adore them. Out of the 7 bags that I've shown you today, which one would you like? Do you like the most? Do you have them in your collection already, or would you consider adding them? Yeah. These little ones for me have just completely stolen my heart, clearly. Like I said, I have popped links down below in the description box for you if you want to go and shop some of these bags. If you can't buy them directly online, I will link to marketplaces like eBay so you can see what is available on the pre-loved market. And don't forget, if you would like to see these bags styled in reels, photographs, like real life, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. My handle is at handbag_holic. Don't go anywhere, because coming up next, I will link my latest video release here for you. And over here, we are going to be shopping in London. I'm going to be taking you around Harrods in this luxury shopping vlog to see what brands like Chanel, Dior, Saint Laurent and more have in stock. Enjoy.